Welcome to the lab program number 20. In this particular program, I am going to show you how you can search if an element or a number exists in a 1D array as well as the position if it exists. So what I have done is I have declared an array A of 50. I is used to loop through the single dimensional array. Position will tell you at what position the element is located. ELE stands for the search number. So let's say I enter a search number. I'm going to compare this number with every number in this particular array to see if this number exists. And N is the maximum number of elements the user is going to enter into an array. So first thing what I'm doing is I'm asking the user how many numbers they wish to enter. So I'm reading that into a variable called N. I'm asking the user to enter the elements into a single dimensional array. So using the for loop, I'm reading in numbers into the array. Once I read numbers into the array, I can do the next part of the processing. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to ask the user to enter the search number. All right. And I'm going to store the search number in a variable called as element. All right. In a variable called as ELE that is going to hold the search number. So I say cin ELE. Now once the user has entered the number to be searched, then I need to ensure that I make a variable called as position to -1. The reason I am making position to -1 is I am assuming that the number does not exist. If the number exists, then this position will point to the location of that particular number. Now once I make position equal to -1, I am ready to write the loop. So let me go ahead and show you the typing here. So what I am doing is for I is equal to 0, all right, and I less than n, I plus plus. This is where I'm going to travel into the loop. If a of I, if a of I is equal to the element, all right, that means it is found. Then what I'm going to do here is I am going to do position is equal to the value of I, and I'm going to break out of this for loop. So this way what happens is that means the element has been found and I can come out and show whether the number has been found or not. So this is how I'm going to search for the number. Next what I'm going to do here is I need to print that the number has been found or not found. Cout. So what I can do for that is I can use the if statement. If position greater than or equal to 0, that means it is not -1, that means the number has been found. Then what I'm going to say, cout number found at, okay, and I'm going to say POS plus 1. Any idea why I'm doing POS plus 1? Because we are starting counting from 0, but people don't count from 0, they end up counting from 1. So by adding 1 to the value of I am getting the exact position in real life. Suppose I say you found at 0th position, it's going to confuse the user because in real life there is nothing called 0th position. It's first position, second position. But in C the arrays start from 0. That's why we are using that I is equal to 0. Now what we are going to do here is I'm going to say sorry, number not found. Number not found. All right. So this is the other part of it. So hopefully it looks okay. We'll only know the real picture once we start compiling it. I've already done the typing of get ch and return 0 to save us a little time and spend more time on explanation. So here if you see, what I have done is I have initialized position to -1, indicating that the element does not exist. Once the search element exists at that particular position, I make position equal to the value of I and I break. Otherwise what I'm doing is I'm sequentially searching the numbers. Okay, I'm sequentially searching the numbers till I reach the end of the array. If it is not found, I will be equal to n. Automatically I'll come out of this for loop and check this condition and print number found or not. So let's first compile and hope all is well. All right, there's one error as usual. Undefined symbol. Okay, so instead of typing cout, I have typed C. Okay, so I save this and let me press Ctrl F9. Enter the number of elements. Let's enter 5 number of elements. Let me enter the numbers. Let me enter 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So let me search for 60. All right. Enter the search number. Okay, I forgot to read the search number. That's why I have got this message. Sorry, number not found. So what I need to do is I need to read the search number. So enter the search number and here is the search number. All right. So I have written enter the search number but not read it properly. So let's try to see. I think I entered an extra number. That's the reason it ended up ignoring it. I said 5 numbers, but I entered 6. That's why it said 60 not found. So let's run it again and try to verify. Let's say 5 numbers. I entered 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now I'm going to enter the search number. Let me enter the last number 50. It should say 50 found at position 5. So number found at 5 or 5th position. Now you can just try running it for some number which does not exist. Let's say 0, -1, -2, 50, 90. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I entered this. I should be entering the total number of elements. Let me enter 6 numbers. Let me enter the numbers 0, -1, sorry, -1, -2, -3, 50, 99. So these are how many? 1, 2, 3. These are 6 numbers. Let me enter the search number. Let me enter the search number as -3. It should say number not found. So, oh, it's saying number found. Oh, I have entered -3. So a number found at location 4. So let me enter 1 where the number does not exist. So let me enter 6 numbers. 0, -1, -2, -3, 55, 66. So these are how many? These are 6 numbers. Let me enter the search number. -4. I hope I have not entered -4. Okay, here it is. So it's going to say, sorry, number not found. So this means the program works in every case and we are good to run it in the lab.